Hello and welcome back. In this video, we move to Part 2 of Phase 3 of the Rates module. In this section, we configure transportation contracts inside the Rates module. From the left-hand side menu of the dashboard, go to Rates, then select Transportation. On the left-hand side, you can see the search panel. Here, you can search for any transportation company contract. On the right-hand side, you will see the Transportation Contract screen. This is where we define general information, vehicle types, seasonality, and rates. Let's take this Excel example for Jordan Transportation Company for the year 2026. We will walk step by step through building this transportation contract inside the Rates module. First, click on New. Select the Transportation Company account. After selecting the account, the system automatically generates a contract name based on the company name. To distinguish between contracts, we must add the contract year. For example, Jordan Transportation Company 2026. Next, define the contract validity. From the Excel example, we can see the contract is valid for the full year. So, we assign the validity from January 1st until December 31st, 2026. Then click Save. Notice that the system generates a unique contract reference number. This number can later be used inside the quotation module as a reference to identify exactly which contract the rates are coming from. Now we assign the remaining contract details. From the Excel example, the currency is in US dollars. Driver accommodation is 30, and commission percentage, 25%. Enter these values and click Save. Now we move to seasonality. In this contract, we have two seasons: low season, from January 1st until June 30th, 2026, and high season, from July 1st until December 31st, 2026. To add seasonality, click the green plus button, select the season, and assign the dates. Make sure there are no missing days between seasons. Before entering rates, it is very important to understand how transportation rates are structured. Transportation pricing depends on three major factors. First, seasonality. Second, service type, such as half-day or full-day. Third, vehicle type, such as small bus, medium bus, or large bus. By combining these three factors inside the quotation module, the system automatically determines the correct transportation rate. Now, before assigning rates, we must define which vehicle types this contract applies to. From the Excel contract, rates are provided for small bus, medium bus, and large bus. From the top right-hand side, assign these vehicle types and click Save. You will now see these vehicle types available in the Rates section. Now we assign the rates for each service in each season. Referring to the Excel contract, click on the green plus button on the Rates section, then choose Low Season and Half-Day Service. For small bus, the rate is $40. Medium bus is $88. And finally, the large bus is $103. For demonstration purposes, we will speed up the remaining entries. After finishing the main service rates, please note that we also have extra mileage and extra hours rates. These are defined here inside the contract. But how much extra mileage or extra hours to apply in the quotation depends on the route configuration. This logic will be explained later in Phase 3 when we configure the routes and build a quotation. With that, the transportation contract based on service rates inside the Rates module is now ready to be used in the quotation system. Now, what if the transportation company is a rental car company that charges by route? We follow the same initial steps. Click New. Select the company. Add the contract year. Define validation dates. Click Save. Then mark the option Prices per route. Once selected, the interface changes. Now we can enter route-based rates for vehicles defined as cars and vans. For example, route, Amman Airport and Amman overnight. Car rate is $50 and van rate is $100. Then click Save. Now you might wonder, how does the system distinguish between a car and a van in the quotation? This classification is defined in the Setup menu. If we search for vehicle types in the left-hand side panel, we will see that each vehicle is assigned a category such as car or van. Please refer to Phase 1, Incoming Setup menu for full explanation. Finally, let's get back to the toolbar options. New is to create a new contract. Save is to save all changes. Delete will permanently remove the selected contract. Be very careful when using delete. Duplicate is used when the company provides a similar contract details with different rates for a new year. For example, if we want to shift this contract to 2027 with a 10% increase on rates, simply click Duplicate. Change the new contract name. Define the number of seasons to be added to the validation and seasonality, in our case, 1 year. Apply a positive or negative percentage to existing rates, or duplicate with zero change. Then click Duplicate. You will notice that the contract validation dates and season dates are shifted, and the rates have increased by 10%. Getting back to the toolbar, Excel is to export transportation rates to an Excel file. Attachments is to attach supplier documents, and Refresh to reload the page. This completes transportation contracts inside the Rates module. In the next video, we will move to restaurant rates. Thank you for watching.